All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started with the score machine demo or walkthrough. I want to welcome you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for being on time. And let's go ahead and get into how to utilize the score machine. So we are going to go over a couple of tabs to show you how the score machine functions so that you can have a better understanding. And please understand, with the score machine, let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, okay. All right, perfect. All right, all right. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Mr. Brown. Okay, so the reason for the score machine was to help individuals with reading credit reports to determine if that report is ready to be connected to the institutions. Now, within this score machine, what happens is you retrieve the login credentials for either My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, My IQ. And with those credentials, you'll import them into the software. The software takes over, reads that report, and based off of the data points that are imported into the software, which are the data points that the lenders or the institutions review or reference to determine if the report is fundable, is how we go ahead and connect them as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the functions of how to utilize a software and how it can be beneficial for your businesses. Okay. So as we see here, we've already logged into the score machine. We are currently on the dashboard. Now here on the dashboard, you have the total amount of clients that you have in the software, clients that are not fundable, clients that are in progress of getting funded, clients that you're ready to match with these institutions in the software, any new clients that you have imported into the software, any inactive clients that you've imported and you've made inactive is located here. Okay. Now, here is the total amount of institutions that we have in the software, which are banks, credit unions, and lenders. 4,565 banks or institutions. And then with those institutions come along with their products that they offer, and it's over 12,000 products that we have in the software too that you.
Hello, hello.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what happened. Looks like my internet connection
Yeah,
was
it's
bad.
okay.
So let's get back into it. So those are the total amount of banks or institutions that we have in the software, as well as the products that's offered. Here are there's the percentage of how many clients that you have that are being able to so matches that are ready. Okay. This link over here is for your clients. So say, for instance, you want your clients to have login access to be able to see anything specific to their credit report. You will provide them with this link. They'll create a profile and they'll have access to see everything specific to their profile only, not your back office. So what you see now on the screen, your client wouldn't have access to see. They will only see everything pertaining to their credit report only. Okay. Then we have our onboarding link. This link can be provided to the client. So say, for instance, you don't want to manually import your clients into the software. You can provide them with this link here. They'll create that information, import their credit reports, and then they'll appear in your CRM. Now, if you do want to go ahead and manually import the client into the software, what you can do is go ahead and click right here where it says add to CRM. With the credit monitoring platforms, you have three options: My Score Now, Identity IQ, and My Score IQ. Now, when you're utilizing these two options, remember when you are going to manually import them into the software, be sure that you do retrieve the last four of the social so that that information can, in fact, be imported into the software. Okay, but that is how you will manually import the client into the software. Simply type in or select what credit monitoring platform you're going to utilize, and then go ahead and import the login credentials for that specific platform. Again, if you're going to utilize Identity IQ or MyScore IQ, it is encouraged to retrieve the last four of the social so that you can continue the process. All right. Now, also, I want to share with you guys, MyScore IQ is the suggested or recommended credit monitoring site because they offer those FICO scores. Now, those FICO scores is what we do, in fact, want to put into the software because those are the FICO scores are what the institutions review to determine if the profile is fundable or not. Okay. Let's see, we have something in the chat here. And Fatima, is this for us to be able to track? So do you want the individuals on the call right now to fill out this form? Okay. All right, so again, MyScore IQ is the preferred or recommended credit monitoring site. You can literally register here by clicking this link and it'll take you directly to the register page for MyScore IQ, okay? So again, become an affiliate with MyScore IQ, start receiving commissions when you do send out your link so that this can be something that you can not only utilize for those FICO scores, but also collect some monthly commissions off of there as well. Then you have your referral link. You can also receive monthly commissions off of your referral link if you send these out to individuals to collect some commissions. So what'll happen is you send out your link, they get signed up. Every time that they pay their monthly subscription, you'll get 10% of that payment. All right. So send out those links. Make sure that you are sharing this information with others so that you can start receiving those monthly commissions as well. You have quick actions here where you can go to the credit report, click on settings. You can go directly to the settings, and then we do have our affiliate dashboard. On the affiliate dashboard, this is where you'll be able to review information pertaining to your affiliates, your referral links that have been sent out that'll provide you that information. Okay, so payouts, you'll be able to review all of that information here in the affiliate dashboard. We have our calendar here, our class, our Zoom calls that we host 5 times a week. So you'll be able to click on that specific day. And as you can see, you'll click on join and it'll take you directly to the Zoom call. Also, too, if you have any notes that you add to your calendar as reminders or things like that, you can go ahead and do that as well. Okay, simply click on or type in your information that you want to be reminded of, click save, and that's going to take you or that's going to save it to your calendar. Recent activity, basically providing you with information on what you've done within the software. Again, your month's performance is located here. Clients that's gotten funded, reports that have been pulled, and any invoices that have been paid. Okay. Then you have your client pipeline down here. You'll go ahead and be able to review that information here. It's clients that are fundable. They'll be ready to get connected to those institutions. Reports or profiles that are not fundable. So clients that were new this month reported into the software is going to be located here. And then any client that's inactive is going to be located there. Okay. So that is your dashboard. Those are all of the tools there on your dashboard. Now let's go to the CRM here. And this is where all your clients' information is stored or located. Now, in order for you to see anything specific for a client, what you would do is simply click on the client's name. It's going so slow today. Once you click on the client's name, then you'll be able to review their personal information, upload any identification documents that you need to help support your process with the institutions, or if you're going to utilize the free credit repair software that's been built into the score machine, if you do have the unlimited subscription, you'll be able to have access to that by uploading those documents. So this is where you'll be able to change anything pertaining to the profile here. Edit client information will be located here. Ports there. If you need to see the credit report, that's located here. Score history is located here. If you are in fact utilizing the credit repair software, Generated letters will be located here. So if any letters were generated that you want to review at a later date or send out utilizing the printing and mailing service, that's located here. Okay, any Equifax settlements, upload any documents that you want to upload here is located here. So everything pertaining to your client's profile or your profile is located here in the CRM. Now let's go to employees. Here in the employees tab, this is where you'll be able to add extra users or your VAs or your um, partners. What you would do is go ahead right here, add member, type in their first, last name, email. You can make them active or inactive, create a password, and you'll put this to your partner or employee so they'll be able to log in and be able to have access to your software. Okay. Now, understand with your subscriptions, and we will go over that when we get to that tab, that will determine how users or employees that you can put into the software or give access to your software. Work area is where we do most of the work when it comes to utilizing the software. Okay. So we'll come back to this tab so we can be able to see everything that works in this area. Feature requests. Now, we always want to hear what our users would like to implement or like to be added into the software. Okay. Now, if you have any bright idea to help enhance the software or that you feel will benefit from any users, we want to hear those ideas. So what you would do is go ahead and click right here, new idea. Type in the title of your idea, detailed description. If you do in fact have a picture or attachment that you want to upload here, you can go ahead and do that and click submit idea. Well, what happened is our team will review that idea and determine if it will be something that can be added to enhance the software. Okay. So we again always want to hear from our users. AI coach is going to be exactly what you see here. It's going to be a AI option that you'll be able to utilize and ask questions just like your chat GPT. Okay. But this AI is called Carmela Credit Coach. Knowledge base is our school community. So if you want to engage with individuals in our school community, you can do it on Knowledge Base. You can type in something that's what's on your mind. You can type that here. Engage with others here on this with the school community. In the classroom, there are videos to show you how to utilize the software. Their mastermind class is also located in here as well. These videos add up to basically see how to utilize the software and then get any tips and tricks on how on the mastermind paths. Okay. Subscriptions. Here are subscriptions. We have 4 tiers. Now, with our 4 tiers, we have our Pro Unlimited, which is $497 a month. Gives you access to have unlimited clients in the software as well as unlimited users. Okay. Then we have our second tier, which is $297 a month. Gives you access to import 125 clients and 25 users. Then our starter tier, which is $197 a month, gives you access to 50 clients, 10 users. Now, users are considered either those employees or VAs partners. Okay. We have our support. We have a phenomenal support team. So in the event that you're having any issues with the software, we encourage you to reach out to the support team. So if you notice that your software isn't working correctly, or you have a question in regards to the software, please reach out to our support team. And this is how you'll be able to get connected with them. Okay. You can submit a support ticket, type in your subject here, the category that the subject is in reference to, and the priority of that submission. Okay, low to urgent. Write the description of your support ticket and then go ahead and submit. Within 24 hours, you should receive a response from our support team. Then we have our FAQs located here. Ways to get in contact with the support team. So you can call them via the telephone between Monday through Friday. And shoot them a text message at the same number as well. Okay. We have our email support. You can email support as well. You'll get a response within 24 hours. And we also have a live chat. But keep in mind here, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sundays, we are closed. Okay. And again, like I shared, you have the option to live chat with our support team as well. You select one of the options here, type in your message, and then you'll send that. And then within, I believe it's 2 minutes, you'll get a response back from someone in the support team. Let's go ahead and click here in settings. Settings is where you'll be able to change anything with your profile. Okay. And when it comes back up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So as you can see, change anything here with your profile, upload pictures, what have you. Password changes. Agreements, your score machine agreement is located here. Okay. And then if you want to enable the funding module override, I encourage you to read this first before you do go ahead and enable this. Okay. So make sure this is something that you do want to remove, which is our safeguard on the software, which protects pretty much your credit report or your client's credit reports. Okay. So that's located under agreements. We have integrations here. You can integrate your Go High Level system if you do have one. Simply retrieve all your tokens, location ID here, and save that information. Also, too, if you have a credit repair software, like if you're using the M2 software, you can import your onboarding link here. Your onboarding link, you can in fact change the slug. So instead of it saying sandbox at the back of it, it can say Mr. Brown or Coach E, okay? It'll make it personable to you. And then you can also change, which is adding your logo and the color that matches your logo. You can change that. And what will happen is when you do send out your onboarding link, this is what your clients will see when you do send out that link. Okay. So that's the settings there for the integrations. Then we have merchant integrations. You can integrate your merchant account through 5-star processing. If you do not already have an account with 5-star processing, go ahead and click this link here and get started with that. You can start putting your invoices in here and then collecting your money or your commissions here. Okay. Appearance and preferences is located here. So if you want to change it from light to dark, you can do that. Compact mode, where you'll make your screen a little bit smaller. You can turn off animations as well. So you see in the back where it's turning, the light is getting darker, lighter, the color is getting darker and lighter, you can turn that off. Okay. So that is located under your appearance. So let's go back to this work area here and start the process to show you guys how to utilize the software. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and click on a client here that's already imported into the software. Excuse my internet, guys. It's running super late. All right, let's select a fundable client here. And then we'll be taken to the work area. Now here in the work area is where you'll be able to see. You'll be able to analyze the credit. You can see this little bar here goes left to right. So you'll be able to analyze, review your progress report, go to the underwriting. This is where the points and the report will be matched to see if it is in fact ready to be funded or connected to those institutions. You have your credit war map, automated credit analysis, credit repair tab here, which means again, remember this is offered free with your unlimited subscriptions. Then we have our debt consolidation, funding audit, and funding. Okay, so remember again, you can move this bar back and forth. All right, then we have our credit report overview, personal inquiries, public records, and accounts. Okay, so let's go ahead and click analysis. This is going to pretty much give you a background of credit, helping you understand how credit is important, what are credit bureaus, as you can see here, what is in my credit report, why is credit important, and so on. Okay, so this is pretty much giving you a background about credit. We go to progress report. You have to click on that icon there. It gives you the review of your credit scores here, your previous report that was pulled, newest report that was pulled, any negative items listed there, and so on. Okay. Your credit score analysis pretty much broken down 5 different categories here in the percentages. Okay, so it's broken down on how your specific report meets these percentages. Okay, go down more here, types of negative accounts that are on the report. So as you can see, we have those 9 inquiries, then we have late payments, collections, charge-offs, public records. So again, the software is pretty much reading the report to determine if it can be connected to those institutions. Full breakdown of the negative items. So what type of items are on the report when that account or that when that account was open, the creditor that that account is attached to, and the bureau that it's on, whether it's a new account that's been on the report for some time, and then if it's been removed. All right, so this is located under progress report. Now let's go ahead and click right here. And again, this is where we are able to determine if that report is fundable. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll down here. We have our scores again. And do you qualify? This is your sweet spot. These are those data points that determine if that profile can be connected to the institutions that we have in the software. Now, these data points have been taken or have been retrieved from banking relationship managers. They were able to tell us this is what they look for when they, in fact, are pulling a report. Okay. So that credit score is a 700 to 730 plus, under 30% utilization on open revolving accounts, minimum 5 open primary credit cards with 2 years of good payment history. Okay, make sure you meet both of these. 2 primary credit cards with at least 2 years of age and 5,000 plus limits. No more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the last 12 months. Under 4 inquiries, and as we can see, our TransUnion credit report already has those 4 inquiries, which means because we have that safeguard in the software, it's not going to provide us with any institutions that pull from TransUnion. Okay. Collections, charge off, late payments, bankruptcy. These are those data points. So if you see everything in green, that means we're good to go. If anything is in yellow, it means proceed with caution. And red, of course, as you can see, not eligible. And for this specific credit report, we go ahead and can move to the next steps to get funded. Now, if we scroll down some more here, you see debt utilization. With the debt utilization, that's broken down for all 3 bureaus, okay? Now, overall, it's still letting us know that a percentage for our utilization is at 7%, but understand each of your accounts, each of your revolving accounts should be under 30% in order for you to move forward and get connected to those institutions. All right. Then we have if there was any negative accounts impacting the qualifications, that will be listed here. Inquiries that are lowering the chances of approvals. Now let's look at this a little bit deeper. Remember how I said at the top, we had those data points under the underwriting here. Okay. These are one of the data points under 4 inquiries. Now let's go back down here to the inquiries that are lowering our chances. As we can see, we have those 4 inquiries with TransUnion, which means we have no more pulls from TransUnion. Okay. Then Experian, we have already 3 inquiries, which means we leaves us with 1 pool that we can pull from Experian. And then Equifax has 2, which leaves us with 2 pulls from Experian. In total, 3 pulls, okay? All right. So again, this is the safeguard that's been implemented into the software to protect the credit report, and it doesn't allow you to just pull from these bureaus, even though you have the maximum amount of trade, or excuse me, not trade lines, excuse me, of inquiries. Okay. So again, in total, we have 3 pools that we can utilize, 1 from Experian, 2 from Equifax. Let's move on down here. This is providing us with the accounts, the type of accounts that you have. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. The type of account it is. So it's a revolving or installment. The creditor that it's attached to. The status is it open or closed. The designator, is it an individual account, a joint account, or a authorized user? And the date it was open, the age on that account, which is very important that you are aware of, the limit of that account, the balance, if there's anything, and then a number for you to pay down to 30%, under 30%. Okay, so the software pretty much helps you understand and know where the sweet spots are for you to be able to take care of things so you can go ahead and get connected to those institutions. All right. those are these are the accounts located here, and that goes down to the bottom of the page. Okay. Then we have our pay down option here. Now, for those of us that have issues with our utilization, it's pretty high. Remember, I shared your utilization on your revolving accounts must be under 30%, which means if it's right here, this one's at 54%, let's go ahead and click on it. What this is providing us is a pay down option. Okay. So say for instance, we want to bring it down past 30%. We want to do the 20%. This is breaking it down your payment target. So a daily rate, weekly rate, monthly rate, and then annual. Okay. So this helps us bring this 54% down to 20%. And this is how we can do it daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. Just pay it off. Right. So this could be a good tool that you can utilize as well when you are doing completing consultations with your clients. Say, for instance, you come across a report that's not yet ready to be funded because they do have high utilization. Well, you can provide this information to the client, letting them know, hey, if you want to bring it down to that 20%, this is what you can do on a weekly basis, a daily basis, and so on. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on this part or anything prior to that we just discussed? Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go to our credit war map. And this is a process that has been broken down for us as well. So say, for instance, we have a lot of inquiries on the credit report. We don't want to call the bureaus to have it removed. You can have the letters created for you utilizing the GPT. Now, what will happen is you click on that option. And then when you click on that option, it is going to take you to another page where you'll be able to import that information. I can't go through it right now because it moves my screen. Okay, but what you'll do is collect all this information here and place it into the GPT. Everything is pretty much mapped out on how you do that. Credit utilization or credit product optimization. If you do in fact need credit repair, you can go ahead and click go to, and that'll take you to the M2 software. Again, the utilization is broken down here. Okay. So that is that. And then any account aging strategies. So you have the accounts and the age is located here. The type of account it is, the creditor it's attached to, if it's an open or closed account, designator, which is an authorized user, joint account, or individual, when it was open, the age on that specific account, and what bureau it's attached to. Scroll down more, we have our age, or excuse me, average age growth planner, pretty much letting you know that it is very important, or it's very important to at least get a trade line with at least 7 years of age on it. Okay. If you have any like utilization or age history issues with your report, this is where the sweet spot is. That's 7 year. Okay, so that's located under credit war map. Automated credit analysis. We'll go ahead and agree to the terms here. This is where you'll be able to see the laws that are being broken with the specific accounts. So what we'll do is go ahead and click on accounts, click on credit repair. And if there was any laws that were broken, they will all be located here. So let's go to a report. Oh, it's still running. Hold on. All right, so here we go. See right here it says negative accounts, the violations detected. Here are those violations. So if we click on applicable law set, it'll give you all the codes in reference to FCRA, FACTA, Metro 2, regulatory, and other. And this is specific for like bureau presence. So as you can see, everything is pretty much broken down. Creditor name, account number, original creditor. So this gives you the specific laws and codings that are being broken or that has detected those negative or those violations that have been detected. And it's for each account. So that's located under automated credit analysis. Okay. See, this one says not reported. If there's nothing, that's any violations, there's nothing going to be there. All right. We'll go to credit repair. Make sure you click on credit repair for each of them, and it'll provide you with those violations that have been detected. Okay. Credit repair. So this is a software that is offered for free if you are paying a unlimited subscription. It only takes 6 clicks to be able to utilize this software. So if you do have, in fact, some negative accounts on all three bureaus, what you'll do is click on select all, or if you want to do the options individually, you'll go ahead and select them by clicking on the little circle there. So we'll do select all. So that's one, two, scroll down. You have your different writing styles. So you have standard or enhanced. So this is click number 4. Click number 5 is do it round you're in. So you have your round 1 all the way to 6, and it's letting you know the type of verbiage is going to be utilized. And then you'll go ahead and click on generate disputes. Click number 7. And then say that the software those you will be able to either send those letters yourself or utilize the printing and mailing service through the total post and print. And there is a little tab there for you to be able to send the file directly to that department. Any questions about the credit repair software? All right. Debt consolidation. You can create reminders that will be emailed to you to help you with consolidating your debt. All right, let's go down. Let's see. We can create a reminder here. What we're going to do is click on the little tab here. We're going to go back to this box here at the top, and we can create our reminder here. So say, for instance, you want to bring it down to 30%. You'll leave that there. How many months you want to take to pay that off? You can change that here. What date you want to get that reminder on? Change that or make that date here. You'll change this, and this is going to provide you with emails reminding you to make sure that you make that payment. You'll go ahead and save it. And every fourth of the month, you'll get an email letting you know, hey, it's time to make that payment. Right? Then we have to go ahead and agree to the terms here. This is a projection of how much you possibly hybrid mode and DIY. AI is solely relying on AI, of course, to connect you to those institutions. Hybrid is a mixture of the three. Okay. Now, if you are doing this as a business, you can go ahead and switch your percentage here of how much that you're going to retrieve based off of what you've gotten your client approved for. Say, for instance, they gotten approved for 30,000. This is how much you'll get back, or your client should be paying you. Understand we have the different products here. Remember, I shared at the beginning, there's 12,000 products in the software. These are the products: loans, credit cards, line of credit, home equity, auto loan. Okay. If you only want specific loans, if you only want credit cards, you can click each of the options there. If you want to keep it selected as all, so you have access to everything, you can do that as well. So those are the funding types that are in the software. Now, with the software normally, and it looks like they're making some, or they're updating the software right now, but it would already have specific accounts that are attached. So as we can see, we have three bureau pool slots that we can review or be able to utilize, which showed you guys was Experian and two from Equifax. What will happen is you'll have the offers here, the different banks, or you can select the different banks. But like I said, it looks like they're updating the software, so you're not able to see the banks in the software just yet. But this is the option right here where you guys will be able to get connected to those institutions and products that we have in the software to be able to move forward. Now, if anybody has any questions, I can go ahead and take those questions now. Ms. Davis, do you have any questions? You already have your subscription?
I don't have any questions. I'm just kind of recapping everything. I've been away for a while. No, I don't have a subscription
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I had one before, um, but
Okay.
I canceled my subscription. But I did have one for a few months. There was some complications with the software.
Okay.
I got a notification. I've been getting notifications, but um, just today, I happened to be here. I wasn't working this evening, so I happened to be here, and I just wanted to tune in and listen to see what was going on, and the updates and everything. And everything is looking really good right now. Things have changed a lot. um, I was on the school page earlier, and are you guys still going through the beta testing also? Hello? You still there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. This internet is
No, that's
really
okay.
crappy
I
today.
know that's okay. Are you guys still beta
Um,
testing?
no, so as far as the funding option, no. We're doing a beta testing still for credit risk software.
Got you.
Um,
Okay.
but the funding option is a go. We're good there. I would say this. What were you subscribed to before?
Where was I
What
subscribed
subscription?
to?
No, what
As far as
subscription did
Score
you have?
Machine?
Uh-huh.
On Score Machine? Are you asking me about Score Machine? Oh, I think we lost contact again. Can you hear me? I'm still here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Are you asking me about Score
Okay.
Machine?
Yes, the score machine.
Okay. I don't remember which subscription it was. Let me just take a look at my notes. I normally keep everything in my note. Um, machine. I don't know. All I see is my username and password. Smart Hustler University. Smart Hustler University. Does that sound familiar? This was in October. Does that sound familiar? Smart Hustler
Yes.
University. Is that Ollie's business?
Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Oh, Yes, that's I believe it was Dre's.
Please. Okay.
But yes, it's still all connected.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I don't I don't remember how much. I don't remember which program it was. Are you speaking of price
Okay.
or
Well, no worries. So yeah.
I don't remember.
So what I was gonna say is I just put in the chat. Hold on, I put the wrong thing. Hold on. So in the chat, I'm going to put, so we do have the option for you to get the unlimited trip for $297 a month versus $497 a month.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
that gives you
Okay.
access to the free credit repair software.
And it's how
Whereas
much?
the unlimited right now is $497 monthly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then this one will be $297, so it'll be like a 50% discount.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Let me take a look at it. Okay. It hasn't changed. Yeah, it still looks the
Yeah,
same.
and we yeah, the only thing is that they're enhancing it is adding more banks, more products. And then that credit repair software has been imported into the software. So say for instance, you do come across a report that needs, enhancement or repair, you can utilize the software to do that.
Okay. So it's both. It's both it's all inclusive, like all together. The 297.
Correct, but only if you correct, but if you have the unlimited subscription.
Okay.
The unlimited subscription is the only one that comes with the free credit repair software.
And how much was that one again? It wasn't the 297, it was how much?
Originally, without this discount, it is $497.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Did you miss anything different?
What did you say? You're breaking up again.
Notice anything different on the software since you've last been with us?
No. Um, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. The front page, I
Okay.
think, is still the same. Um,
hmm
it looks nice.
Yeah, we did make some enhancements.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. Maximum users, maximum clients, 50 for the 197. And then the 497 is for everything. Okay.
hmm
All right. Thank you for the clarification.
No problem. And if you are available, we have an mastermind on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join as well and you with the community, give you tips on how to do some credit enhancement or anything. We pretty have a discussion about the score machine, and anything else pertaining to any credit or funding. We all have a discussion about those things.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
All
on the
right.
calendar too. So if you happen to register, you'll be able to get access to that too.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. No problem. Thanks for being here. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, that ends the call for today. We will be back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please be sure to join on and we will go from there. You guys have a great evening.
You too. Thank you again.
Good night.
Thank
No
you.
Good night.
problem. You're welcome.